guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to kind of talk through an eyeshadow tutorial. This is an eye look that you could do with absolutely any palette that has neutral shades. I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. I used a gradation of matte browns and then a gold, and so you could totally do that with the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette as well, or any eyeshadow palette that you have. Don't feel like you have to have this one, which is the whole point of this video. Be sure that you're subscribed to my channel. Like this video if you want to see more like it. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, alright. And I guess I will go ahead and get started. I currently have on my foundation, concealer, bronzer, blush, all that, no highlight. So for my eyeshadow look today, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. The whole point of this is I'm trying to do an eyeshadow look that you can do with any eyeshadow palette that you have. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a fluffier brush and I'm going to go in with a very soft matte brown shade. I typically go for shades that are a little bit more warm in tone, but you just want to use a softer brown shade, and I'm just going to buff that, starting in my crease and going up towards my brow bone. This is just a very soft wash of color. This is what you would call your transition shade, and I'm using this softly just to kind of map out for myself where I want my eye look to go and how high I want it to go. And you just dip back into that product and apply it until you get your desired pigmentation. This shade isn't going to be super dark, but this is going to help your eyeshadow look gradient. So you're looking for a very soft brown to put as your transition shade. And I brought that pretty high up to the brow because it's going to gradiate up. Okay, and so now I'm going to go in with that same brush and I'm going to go in with a slightly darker shade, dust off the excess, and this one I'm going to start pouncing in the outer corner and then slightly bring it up into that crease, but I'm not bringing it up as high as that last shade. So pouncing it in the inner corner or outer corner, blending it out, and then right into the crease. When there's little product or none left on your brush, then you can kind of go back up and blend it into your transition shade, and it creates a nice gradient from a darker to a lighter brown. A tip with blending is hold your brush towards the end and angle down and use light pressure. The lighter pressure you use, it's going to do all the blending for you, so you don't have to try as hard. Now I'm going to grab a slightly smaller fluffy brush, and now I'm just going to go in with a slightly darker brown. You just start out with light brown, like slightly darker, a little darker, and then dark. You just want to slowly build up your colors. Again, I'm going to put this on, since I have a smaller brush, I'm going to put it on the outer corners. Again, pressing that product in, and then buff it into the crease, even lower than the last shade. And then when there's light product or no product left on your brush, you just slowly start to sweep over all of it. So it's just getting a little darker each time. I'm going to go back in with that first brush that I used. There's no product on here. And I'm just going to go over everything to blend it out again and make sure it's nice and soft. And then now this is going to be the darkest shade that I'm going to use. And I'm just going to use a dark brown. You could use a black if you want it to be more dramatic. That's totally up to you. But this is the MAC 217 brush. It's very tapered and small and precise. And I'm just going to take a dark brown, tap off the excess because I don't want too much product. And I'm really going to focus that on the outermost corner and going towards my lash line. to place that product. And then I'm going to tilt up the brush and just put it right here in this outer crease area. To really add some drama. Now you can totally stop after the first shade, after the second shade, third, or you can go all the way. Completely up to you, however dark and dramatic you want this look. I'm going to go back in with that first brush again and go over those edges just to make sure that they're soft and gradient. Feel like it's starting to get a little dark, you can just take those first transition shades that you used lightly and just go over the edges with them. And that's it for matte shadows. You can be done here. Put on liner, lash, and your mascara if you wanted. If you want to take it the next step, you can add some shimmer in your lid, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you the kind of brush that I would use to apply a shimmer shadow, but I honestly prefer using my fingers. I would use something like this that's a shader brush. It's flat and it's got a dome shape to it. This is something that's really easy to swipe the color on, and it's going to put the most pigment on. This is a synthetic haired brush, so it's really going to grab that product and then place it. So I'm just going to go in with this gold shade on my brush. Another tip is you can apply a Fix Plus, like a setting spray, to make it more metallic. I'll show you what this goes on like without a setting spray. It's pretty pigmented. Just adds a nice golden shimmer. And then I'm going to grab my setting spray and show you how it applies like that. So I have my brush coated with gold eyeshadow. I'm just going to use my MAC Fix Plus and spray it. Okay, and so it's a little wet with that product on it. And now I'm going to go in, and you can see it just applies more metallic. I just apply a gold shade on the lid. It doesn't have to be super precise because you can go back in with your blending brush and blend it out, and then kind of fading it out into your outer corner. This is where you can then grab your brush, and this has no additional product on it. I'm just going over that area to really blend the matte with the shimmer. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with my eyeliner, and my favorite way to do just a softer eyeliner look so that it's not so harsh, I like to go in with an angled eyeliner brush. This is a Sonia Kashuk, you can buy it at Target, and then a eyeliner pen. You could use a gel eyeliner too. Anyway, I'm going to go in and get some product on this angled brush and just have a little bit of product. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at my outer corner and go as close to my lash line as possible and place that and start doing my eyeliner. I find that this is the easiest way to make a small eyeliner line and not have something so dramatic and big and thick. Is also easier to apply this way, in my opinion. And when you just need a little bit more, you just go back into that pencil and get some on your brush. I kind of get off what's on the sides so that I don't go in with too much, and then go on your inner corner. And because you have less product, it's easier to do and you don't mess up as much. I make it a little thicker on my outer side just to kind of elongate my eye, give it more drama on that outer part. That's just what I prefer to do. If you like a thin line all the way across, then go with that. I find that this product is really creamy too, this eyeliner, this particular eyeliner pencil. And so I really like it because it's easier to move around and blend however I want it. But it's a soft, line of liner. So it adds a little bit more drama to the eye without being too harsh, like a liquid liner can sometimes be. So I'm going to do that to the other eye. Alright, and so once I have that done with that angled eyeliner brush, I will go in with something that is a flat top definer, something like this, just a flat brush, and I'll go in with a dark brown or a black eyeshadow or a mixture of the two. I'm going in with a black one right now, and I'm just going to go over and press that over that outer corner eyeliner and slowly take it in only about halfway. Really just stamping it on that liner, and then I'm going to go back in with that 217 and just go over it and dab it, and that kind of blends it into the eye look just a little bit. What I prefer to do for my lower lash line is use a pencil brush, and I go in with the medium brown shades that I used. I don't want to go in with the darkest brown first. I'm going to use the medium browns. I'm going to place that on my outer corner, and then so that the most product is there, and then start to blend in. I know this looks creepy. And then connect it to my eye look. By placing that in the outer corner, that's where you're getting the most product and the most pigmentation. And then when you start to blend it in, it starts to gradiate and get lighter and softer to your inner corner, and that really drags your eyes out, makes them look more far set, more cat eye, which is the desired look. Now I'm going to go in with my mascara, and I'm just going to go in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise in Blackest Black, not Mystic Black. Oh, it's time for a new tube. And just apply that to my lashes. This is the eye look. Now I'm going to apply my highlighter to my face and to my inner corner. I use a small detail brush, and I take the highlighter that I'm using. This is Ofra Rodeo Drive. And I get some on the brush, and then I just take that right in on my inner corner. I can also take a little bit of this shade and put it on my brow bone, and there you go. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. Let me know what you want to see next. Let me know how you liked this. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up, and I guess I will catch you all in the next one. Bye, guys.